Goddamn. I'm glad I got through watching Real Housewives of Atlanta episode 12. Go, ooh, shit. I thought the episode was boring in the first 20 minutes. I wasn't really. It took me a minute to keep watching it because I just wasn't. It wasn't interesting. We were, first of all, we start. Let me just go and start on from the intro, okay? Nene kept when one door closes, I open another one. But girl, you must be playing Scooby Doo because you still ain't found a good job to be sitting in besides Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all must be chasing back and forth the ghost, and the ghost must be the a good job, a good acting job, okay? Besides this coonery shit that you're doing on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And other than that, Nene, I do love you. It's just some shit I'm just not checking for, but I still love you, but I just wish you wasn't so kind of like how you are. I just think you've changed so much. But, moving on. Can you tell me something? I'm the wild card. No, bitch, you're a wild boar. Okay? I'm just not. I don't like the new intro. I just don't. I'd rather. Make me smile. Ooh, I wish they kept that old shit. But, now we start talking about this shit. Let's go and talk into. Let's go and get into it. So this girl, Peter and Cynthia are out, celebrating their 3-year anniversary or whatever. That's good. He probably using Cynthia's American Express card any damn way. But this girl started talking about some damn, some girl, her friend Natalie started talking about, why I used to, one of my girlfriends used to know Todd, and she kind of spilling some tea to Cynthia, and Cynthia Todd like, Cynthia and Peter like, oh, okay. So, that's about it. She just basically saying that she heard that Todd, be working on it. He be trying to come up. He's a hustler. And my thing when women say he's a hustler, like every man that's a real man is a hustler. Like he's gonna be a man should be a hustler. Not necessarily saying that he has to push drugs and he has to sell whatever, but he does whatever he needs to do to survive, like to support his kids or his family, his wife. It does not matter. So. I hate. There's nothing wrong with you talking. I hope that your man is a hustler. I hope you ain't talking. I hope you are because when push comes to shove, you got to have some shit. The man supposed to go get it. Okay, I ain't gonna throw no shade with that. Probably if I have enough time later on. But Porsha, we go into Porsha house. Nene coming over Porsha house with some damn wine or whatever, and Porsha is taking Nene on a tour or whatever, taking her on a tour, and I'm looking like Porsha. Nene was like, girl, this decor, she threw some shade, and Nene, the shade was, it was real because, Porsha, I'm just not believing, I'm just not believing that that's your furniture in that, because from the judging from when you were on, Cordelia were talking, the house, the furniture in the house was really, really good, like, it was some good, like, furniture, like it was everything. The decor was everything, and I'm not seeing this. You got a moose head, a deer head somewhere, antlers and stuff. Child, you got this Adams family ass chair, girl. Bye, no ma'am. I'm not. No ma'am. Hey, let's go and get into Miss Kenya because I love y'all know I love roasting Kenya whore. So Kenya just talking all this. She got her family coming over, her auntie. Child, I'm so sick of her auntie and that pork ramen on her damn head, that fried, well not necessarily that boiled ramen noodles, pork, okay, pack on her damn head. I'm so sick of seeing them ramen noodles on her damn head. But Kenya just basically saying she want a baby. Ken, you have to get a man first, honey. Well, I'm not necessarily gonna say you need a man, but baby, you need some stability, and you don't have you don't stay in Atlanta, okay? You stay in California, child. You just throwing whatever out just to get some views, or you just throwing anything out, and I'm just not really feeling it at all. I mean, Kenya Hoare does just not have any kind of. She doesn't have any kind of pool on the show. She's boring, except when she being real messy. But other than that, she ain't doing shit. Candace played. Of course, it was very successful. She's trying to do the shit. And that whole shit with Todd talking about some of his jobs and stuff. Child, that shit was so made up. That shit did not look real at all. Todd, come on now. You knew you was gonna do it from the beginning, but y'all had to do some shit, so that was okay. I'm glad Cynthia know the correct way to how to say bridesmaids. Okay, because I'm so tired. Bridesmaid. Okay, you're my. Okay, because Miss Nene, what was she saying? I can't even remember. Every time I think about how she said it, I get messed up on how to say it. Is it bridesmaid, bridesmaids? What is it? I mean, I don't know. I've never been in. I've been in a wedding a long, long time ago. But somebody tell me the proper way, because I don't want to be like that other boy that didn't know how to say publicity right. But moving on. child, and Cynthia trying to push that pink Moscato, like, hey, I got some pink wine. Cynthia, we know that's your damn wine, girl. Get into it. I ain't checking for that shit. Nene, Nene sitting over there with that wide ass mouth in the damn corner, laughing and cackling and shit. Y'all know who Nene remind me of, and I thought about this last night when I was on the phone with Warren. Nene reminds me of Android 18. Okay, look up Android 18 from Dragon Ball Z. Android 18 was a big head ass. She didn't have no big mouth like Nene, but she was a big head ass android from Dragon Ball Z. She was a robot basically, and she had a big ass blonde bob or whatever. And child, that's what Nene ass looked like. Okay. Except her shit ain't ate up in the back. Except Android 18 shit ain't ate up in the back, okay? I love me some Marlo Hampton. I do to a certain extent till she got on the bus and she started being shady. But I love Marlo's shady voice. I love her raspy voice. It's like she kind of real. She's so bougie and up there that, you know, her voice has to be different from everybody else. But, you know, I like Marlo. But when she that I just didn't like how she was throwing all this shade on the bus. She was like, is she fat? Is she fat? And I just did not like how everybody was on there laughing. Like if I'm around real, like I'm not finna sit up here and let you throw no shade at my real friends. We're cool, but you know they claim they real friends, but they really not. It's just a show. But I wouldn't be laughing. I was like, nah, you ain't gonna talk to my friend. I don't play that. Anytime I'm with my friends and some other people and you talk to my friend, we gonna have it out. You're not gonna talk about my friends like that when me around. I mean, you can say what you want to around, like with me out here, with me not being here, but you're not gonna say it while I'm sitting in this bus. It just wasn't gonna happen. I would have had to pull Miss whatever her name, Miss Marlo Hampton, wet and wavy weave. And did y'all get into how she kept checking into the thing? She kept checking her face to make sure she was laid. Marlo, you a pretty woman though, but you know, I don't know if I'm ready for you to be back on the show. I don't know if I'm really feeling it. Let's get into I love me some Phaedra. Phaedra is so shady. Y'all just don't understand. Baby, did y'all get into, I know I'm all over the place, but did y'all get into how Phaedra ass gave us that? I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. I don't want to talk about that. But Cynthia was spilling so much tea on that damn bus, and I don't know if Cynthia's spilling tea so she can be relevant because I really don't see Cynthia I like Cynthia, but she just be playing safe too much. So she's spilling tea and she was just being messy. So I mean. She was doing the most. Like she was just doing the absolute most. Just talking, and then she didn't have to. When she found out that information, she didn't necessarily have to share it all on the bus. And she was just like, yeah. So I don't like that. Then Cynthia kind of gets me because she'll be throwing all this shade and making these comments and stuff. Then she'll turn around and she'll be all in Kandi face. Oh, Kandi, you gonna have the family over here and they gonna fight. See, I don't like folk like that. They throw shade behind closed doors, but be all in your face. Oh yeah. I can't stand I can't stand nobody like that. I didn't agree with that, baby. But let's get into the real shit that happened the last 10 minutes, like on next time on Dragon Ball Z. But baby, when Phaedra was giving us that joke when they were having a conversation, who was there? Kenya started throwing shade and to the girl, to Natalie, about marriage. She's like, oh well, that's not what I heard. So she started getting real. Okay, she started telling me, well, I heard, you were just his girlfriend. That's not what I heard. Natalie's like, what's going on? And they added, and Kenya did not know how to respond to Natalie, baby. She did not know how to respond to Natalie because Natalie was on her ass. And Kenya was looking around, and she was moving around and shaking because she did not want to deal with that real shade that Natalie was throwing at her ass. But Natalie was getting on Kenya. Kenya couldn't take it. So Kenya changed the subject. Or something, they got on the subject where they were talking about Todd. And baby, when she said something about, Todd, she said, yeah, and I know Todd. Baby, Kandi gave her the look like Death Beam. Okay, I know I'm giving y'all a lot of Dragon Ball Z references, but that shit just so, I'm going to give you Omega Beam, okay, let me stop. But Kandi gave her the look of death, like she just wanted her to just turn into dust. And it was so funny because I thought Kandi was not gonna be able to handle it well. I thought she was gonna start crying. She said, "You ain't gonna talk about my husband and my mama and my you ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna." I thought you was gonna bust out into that old sob story shit, but baby. Miss Kandi, baby. Miss Kandi said, "I'm a boss ass bitch, bitch, bitch." And baby, she got on that woman's head. She got on Miss Natalie, baby. She read, baby. Nene was kind of like looking kind of shocked, like, damn. Because when Kandi was talking, she's like, "I'm just a bad bitch. I mean, what you expect? I'm a bad bitch. It's not. He ain't gonna cheat on me because I'm doing damn thing. I got money. If Todd is trying to come up, why does it matter?" And I'm glad Phaedra sit up here and said, girl, child, look, you, boom, Kenya, you ain't got no room to talk, and you ain't got no room to talk, and you ain't been married, honey. That shit Kenya ass right on up. So Candace started throwing that shade, baby. Miss Natalie didn't know what to do. She didn't know what to do. And child, and when Candace said, and I know some shit about Peter, but I ain't gonna say nothing. And then Cynthia gonna have the nerve to say, well, I've heard some things about, I've from Peter, but one thing I've never heard is Peter's an opportunist. No, bitch, of course you've never probably heard it, but we all know he taking your damn coins. Okay, you've already said in previous episodes that you got to make sure you go to work. So basically, he's not an opportunist, baby. He's a pimp, and he pimping the shit out of your ignorant ass. Okay, Cynthia, I love you, boo, but you need to get it together. You need to get it together, and girl, you need to. I'm about to give your ass a lashing too, honey, because that shit that you pulled, and then you trying to, and I can't wait to the next episode, because you're going to go back and tell what's the name ass, you're going to go back and tell your damn husband, and Peter, you need to leave that shit alone. That's a damn woman. You are a grown ass black man. You need to leave that shit alone. Don't no man need to be arguing no damn woman. You just leave that shit alone. You supposed to tell your wife that y'all have conversations, a little roasting session, left it alone. I do not like when men take shit to fucking women, like, and that goes necessarily, like, I may do it every once in a while, because, I like shits and giggles anyway, but for real shit, I'm not finna sit up here. Not no real, straight man should be doing no shit like that. I just don't think that he should have been doing no shit like that. And Cynthia, you was messy as hell because you could have kept all this shit to yourself and you could have talked to Kandi on the side about this shit. It really does not matter. Some stuff does not need to be said. All the tea that you get does not have to be reported back. You ain't her friend for real. So what was the purpose you going back telling? I mean, Cynthia, you need to be the last one, honey. You and Peter ain't been together but what, a year? I mean, 3 years? So you ain't really got no room to talk. Kandi, I am proud of you for reading the hell out of what's the name ass. And I love you, Phaedra, for taking us to some Georgia law, baby. Baby, she was reading that Georgia law. She knew it like common law, baby. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all been folks for so long, and you think y'all got common law. You need to look into your state legislature. Okay, you need to get into the reading and find out what's real and what's not real. You need to get on Google. You need to talk to Siri. Okay, ask her what's going on. What's common law? Hello, what's common law? Ask Siri. She don't. If you have Siri or not, I think y'all got Google Voice with Android. Oh, okay. Little Android shade. But anyway, episode was kind of boring in the beginning. Towards the end, it got real heated, and I just cannot wait. I'm not gonna say I can't wait to the next episode because I really feel like they're gonna say that fight stuff towards the last 5 minutes. And we're gonna find out some shit and da da da. So I don't even know if I'm excited because we got this Phaedra and Apollo and they cheered and they coming out. They the first family and stuff. I think they're gonna run that mess all the way to to the 45-minute mark, and then they're gonna get to the house, and then the drama gonna spill in like at 52 minutes. So, child, I'll wait till the episode after that, okay? And I think that'll be February 2nd. That'll be Super Bowl, yeah, if they even play it, if the episode even come on. But that's all I got. I love this I didn't like this episode, but it was good. But like, subscribe, like my video, subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. Share my video. I appreciate if you do. The last Real Housewives Atlanta review I did has almost I think 9,000 views. So I'm really shocked because I really don't too much care about doing Real Housewives Atlanta because I don't get a lot of views for it, but I just do it just because there's so many other vloggers that do Real Housewives of Atlanta, so it's kind of a waste of time almost, but I do it just for people to watch. And that's all I got. Y'all share my video and I'll talk y'all later. And tell me what you think of what I missed on the episode and tell me what's going on and I'll talk y'all later. Deuces, bye.